All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another dokkan battle video, and today we're taking on the seriously serious all-out battles 2 stage 8 versus Turles. So there are a few missions here. It's pretty standard. Beat both difficulties. Then we want to have a victory with 6 characters of a specified type, which is going to be space traveling warriors in the Super 2 difficulty. There are a lot of extra, like, inevitable extra showdown missions that we can complete from this as well. So what we're going to try to do is knock out a bunch of these missions in one go. My hope is that we can do it. We're going to run it like this, I think. Actually, let's switch it up. Let's do Beerus as our leader. We're going to do space traveling warriors. There, and then we can go ahead and throw our boy Beerus in there as a leader. We'll throw Turles in there. So I want to utilize the new Turles as best as I can. You know, get him in here as well, while also running some of these other characters. So let's go ahead and let's jump in and let's try this one out here. Remember, we got to do it on both difficulties. So actually, I realized I clicked on the second difficulty. Let's do the first difficulty first. Let's do this one. We'll knock this one out. This is going to be like I always like to call this one like our trial run, our test run, just to kind of see like what we can expect in the harder difficulty from this fight. Now remember, beating this fight is actually how you are going to get the special tickets, right? In order to do the free summons for Turles, at least one round of the free summons, because he does actually get like 35 of the special tickets this go around, as long as you do all the missions daily that you need to, and then you just beat this fight, right? So let's see. Nice, we dodge. Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Okay. Now, Turles having a territory skill is gonna make him, I think, a little bit more difficult, especially in the next difficulty stage, right? So any enemy that you typically has a territory skill, you want to try to get rid of those. Unfortunately, the only character right now that you would probably use to pop a domain is gonna be the other Turles. It's gonna be Turles himself, which is gonna in turn buff the enemy Turles. Anyway, yeah, I mean, you could, yeah, that's the only downside to that. Especially if you're running space traveling warriors right now. Okay, not a bad start here. Got Turles down below half. I imagine the next turn we just finish him off, right? Nice, Vegeta. Vegeta doing a lot of extra supers here. I think, does Turles heal? Yeah, he does. Okay. So that can get annoying. Let's go ahead and I think we'll just keep Beerus up front, because Beerus likes to get targeted anyway. And he's got type advantage. I think he'll be just fine, especially because, again, this isn't the hardest difficulty yet. So let's see how well he takes this here. Yeah, double digits. He's fine, and he's gonna get even stronger from it. So yeah, that's good. Okay, so this one not too difficult. We'll go into the next difficulty stage and see what we can do. Again, see if we can knock out a bunch of missions here in one run. We're trying to do the category mission. We're trying to do the clear mission. I think it's a 5-turn mission. And then all typings is what we're trying to knock out here in one go. So we'll see if we can get this done. And then there is another extra mission, right, to do with type disadvantage team. And that'll probably be its own video, because I like to do those ones as separate videos from these ones. Just because I like to keep these together. I like to keep that one its own thing, because people like to look up that one specifically. So we keep it kind of its own video. Okay. So now we are on the next difficulty. We're going to do the same team.
All right, let's do this.
The team's good. I think we're fine. Let's go ahead and let's rock it. And yeah, and beating these stages too is actually how we're going to get like the character-specific skill orbs for Turles as well, which is actually going to be really nice to have. Okay, let's do... we'll just pop, let's grab that. Grab that. And let you grab all those. All right, let's see. Whis dodge. Nice. Too easy. Too easy for my boy Whis. Oh yeah, it does way less damage now. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be hitting this boy hard. Or maybe our boy Turles can get rid of this dude's domain. And while we'll still end up buffing the enemy Turles, we're gonna buff our entire team as well. So okay, not a bad start here. Not a bad start at all. Man, I'm really enjoying the way this celebration turned out with the Metal Cooler Army Part 1, the follow-on Turles Part 2. I think it's just been incredible. I think it's been very good. I think the character picks have been phenomenal. I think the content's been very, very good, especially for just like a regular monthly Dokkan Fest celebration. I think it's been great. So a very good way to lead into TDC. Okay, there we go. And then he'll heal. So how much does he heal here? Oh, he's gonna double super. Oh. Oh, nice dodge. Okay. Okay, nice. All right, where he's double supering up front this time. Do we think Beerus is still good? I think Beerus will still be fine. Let's do this. Grab those. We can't get 24 ki, unfortunately, but we'll do what we can. Okay, he's been hit, so that actually helps boost him up a little bit more before these supers come in. Yeah, D's fine. He's fine. We ain't worried about my boy Beerus, dude. And then once we come back around to this rotation again, our Turles should have his domain ready, his active skill ready as well. So nice, too easy. Too easy, dude. Come on. Save a GD when it give you a lot of supers here. A lot of supers, a lot of crits. Would be beautiful. Okay, not a lot of supers. Some crits, but not a lot of supers. Okay, let's see. We can... Oof, I am a little worried about him getting supered back there. What does this domain actually do? Damage reduction. He can't be defense debuffed. And he gets a greatly raised attack and defense. Okay. I wonder if we actually just do this. Because I want to try to keep Cooler away from the damage. I don't want him getting hit a bunch. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Beerus is just getting stronger. Beerus, I need you critting, buddy. Come on. You're putting up big stat numbers now. I need you to do some crits. Or not. We're not. It's just it's your world, man. We're just living in it. It's your world. I'm just living in it. There we go. See how much better that looks? And yeah, this dude's numbers don't look great at all. Not with this team. Not with this team. But he is buffing movie bosses, which is going to help us out here a little bit. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to be the case. Okay. All right, let's try this again. So we're actually running the double Turles lead this go around, just to see if maybe that'll be a little bit better. We'll be able to get the Tree of Might out a lot sooner, having 2 of these Turles around. So we're going to try this out. Yeah, it takes a big hit right there, but he'll be okay once we kind of get going. And especially once we get like the actual domain up, he'll be looking much better. Now, this is a good one to do too if you want to try to do the all typings plus the space traveling warriors. Once like the EZA for the physical Turles and the Crusher Core are actually out, that'll make this like probably a lot easier, right? Because you can kind of run all those guys together. And you don't have to do these all in one go. Right, you can do these as you can do Space Traveling Warriors team, just build a really big, powerful team. Then you can do an all typings team. Then you can try to do it in 5 turns or the turn count, right? So you don't have to do it all in one go. This is the only I like to give myself these little challenges here. So a little more slim pickings when we're going for all typings of one specific category. It makes it a little more difficult, but doesn't mean we can't get it done. We do have Beerus active, actually. I don't think I want to use it yet because I want to get him built up a little bit more first. So let's do this. We'll do that with Turles, and we can do that with Vegeta. Okay, takes that perfect. Beautiful crits. Yeah, I want to let Beerus do some attacking first before we try to launch his active, right? Because I want to give him the chance to get a little bit stronger before we do that. And then, yeah, then roll into the next turn, we should have the Tree of Might. Which, again, I mean, is going to buff the enemy Turles, because it is the exact same Turles as ours. But, ideally, not as much as his own domain is doing. Plus, we're, like, extremely buffing our characters. Although, the only one I am worried about, like, Beerus and Whis taking more damage. Let's go ahead and let's do this. We'll go ahead and get that going here. I really would have liked a lot more attacks up front so we could use Frieza's active, but maybe we'll wait till we come back. Let's do this. We'll grab those for Frieza. And then we can just do that for Cooler back there. All right, let's see how we're looking now. Nice dodge. Okay. Beautiful. And yeah, our attack set shot up with this domain active. Yeah, the damage is going to be much more impressive now. Much better. Beautiful. And we're able to lower his defense because his domain is not active, which is great. And then basically, like, once our domain goes away, we could pop it again if we needed to. But again, that would be, considering we don't do the turn mission turn-based mission, which is fine. I mean, again, if we don't do it all in one... Oof, that was a big hit. If we don't do it all in one go, so be it, man. We'll pop it into another team and try to clear that out. But my hope here is that we'll be able to kind of sneak that out. Nice, Cooler. The more supers you do, the better, brother. Because you're constantly lowering his defense too, which is fantastic. Okay, let's see what we got going here. We'll do this. We'll go ahead and we'll use Beerus is active. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Okay. Beautiful. Give us a nice little buff there as well. This will get us the full key for Turles, while allowing us to get some more of this here for Beerus. And do that for Whis. And really, we just need, like, Whis to dodge in the back. But, I mean, honestly, like, could Turles and Beerus, like, just take this dude out? Like, right here. Because Beerus having the type advantage, the boost from his active. I think we could see Beerus just absolutely destroy the enemy Turles here. Yeah, dude, 96. Yeah, he's dead. I don't think he's surviving this. We get a crit in there, brother. 101. Yeah, Beerus has gone crazy with this Tree of Might domain. Oh, come on. Get a crit. Finish it with a crit. Show the power of the God of Destruction. There it is. Beautiful little finish right there. Okay, so that should be good for that stage and good for a bunch of those missions. Let's just double check before we go ahead and we sign off here. So, mission. All of these missions are indeed complete. So, completing each of the difficulties and completing it with 6 of these space traveling warriors. So, go ahead and pick those up. Get some stones and some skill orbs for our boy Turles. And we can pop over to... Oh, we're in the next day thing. So, give me 1 second. All right, now we'll go ahead and we'll pop over here. Yep. Showdown missions. A through C is complete. So, it is just to beat it within 5 turns, and then beat it with all typing. So that is going to do it for the video today. So if you guys did stick around to the end, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys have taken on this Serious battle yet. Let me know if you guys have completed a bunch of these inevitable showdown extra missions yet, and let me know what teams you guys use in order to get these done, and if you had any trouble getting them complete. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you!